What's up, guys? This is Shane here. I'm new to podcasting. I've heard there's no right way to do it, so I'm trying it out on YouTube just to test out the waters. First thing I want to say is in my show prep, a friend sent me a Fox News article, and this is the title. U.S. NATO commander doesn't rule out Al-Qaeda presence in Libyan rebels. Now, I'm not an expert, but isn't Al-Qaeda the bad guys? Like, didn't they blow up the World Trade Center or something? And I guess the question is Al-Qaeda better than Gaddafi? If I remember right, a couple weeks ago, Gaddafi even told us that it was Al-Qaeda that was fighting against him. And here's the really scary part. Does the military even know who the rebels are? I like to dabble in politics time to time, but I am not an expert. But wouldn't this be bad news politically for Obama? I don't know. Anyway, Willie Nelson is in the news again. If you guys didn't know, Willie Nelson got busted in Texas for marijuana. He was released after paying a $2,500 bond. But here's the amazing part. The prosecutor said that he would let Nelson off with a $100 fine if Nelson performed his song Blue Eyes Smiling in the Rain in the courtroom. The prosecutor said that the song would count as his community service. But what I want to know is, how do I get this deal? I mean, could I ask for the same thing? Because I do a pretty good rendition of the Happy Birthday song. I mean, I dig Willie, but come on. So that brings us to the question of the day. If you have star status, does that make you above the law? You can either leave your comment below or email your answer to guidingcompass@gmail.com. And yeah, let me know. So here's something that really excited me, because I'm a geek, obviously. The scientists now have Harry Potter-like wands that puts out fires. Scientists invented a way of controlling fires using a wand that puts out the flame with electricity. Here's what the lead scientist said. Our research has shown that applying large electrical fields can suppress flames very rapidly. So here's what they did. Scientists connected a 600-watt electrical amplifier to a wand-like probe and used it to shoot beams of electricity at a flame more than a foot high. And amazingly, the flame was snuffed out. So it's pretty interesting. Maybe one day, there won't be water damage to houses that have been on fire, which would always be a good thing. And I find all this extremely exciting, but I do have one question. What if it's raining? It seems a little bit dangerous. Something else that I find interesting. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of like Cheeseburger. They have LOL cats and fail blog on there. It's a pretty funny website. But did you know it's actually a serious business? Investors poured $30 million into it not too long ago. And now apparently they're acquiring the website Know Your Meme, which for those of you who don't know, a meme is a catchphrase that becomes viral on the internet. Charlie Sheen's got Tiger Blood and Adonis DNA and he's by winning. We've all heard that. Some other memes that you may have heard of is Leroy Jenkins, Star Wars Kid, Double Rainbow Guy, and one of the newest ones is Rebecca Black's Friday. She's a young, well, I guess she's a singer. But anyway, Cheeseburger is apparently worth more than, you or I will ever be. That's what I find fascinating. Something that on the internet is so entertaining and geeky can have $30 million poured into it. It gives me hope. So I want to thank you guys for listening to my first podcast, and I hope I didn't do too badly. If you have any suggestions, feel free to tell me. Thanks, guys.